The truth about pretty privilege. Also, I'm setting up my Christmas tree, so you guys are gonna help me set up my Christmas tree today. So yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm wearing my waist trainer right now because I'm still healing. Like, what's really bothering me right now is my chin and my neck area. I'm like really stressed about it. My massage, like I get lymphatic massages, and she told me that like it's called cording. I don't know, but I'm gonna show you real quick like what it looks like. Do you see that? That looks, yeah, so that's the only thing that's stressing me out right now. So let's hope and pray that this gets together soon. My back is still in pain. I'm still in pain, y'all. The healing process is different for everyone. Oh, product review real quick. So I don't know if any of you guys watched my YouTube videos, but my Amazon, I don't remember if it was my first Amazon haul. I think it was my second Amazon haul. I had showed you guys this dark spot. So I have like dark spots like here by my elbow, my armpits, and my inner thighs. I can say that this definitely worked for my inner thighs. I see a little bit of improvement on my armpit and a little bit of improvement by my elbows. So I'm going to buy another bottle because I ate this up. This is done. It's empty. So I think I need to be a little bit more consistent to see the results on my elbow and my armpit, but my inner thighs, I just wanted to touch on the subject because I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more I keep hearing my mom, my aunt, and even my grandma talking about, you don't have a man? Where's your man? Why you don't have a man? You can't find a man? And it's just like, I can't. And then my mom is like, my daughter's so pretty. I don't understand why she doesn't have a man. I'm like, Mom, stop. Like, y'all really have to stop. Like, and I feel like older parents don't understand today's dating scene. Like, it's not like how it was back in the day for them. Like, it's dating is not like how it was in the 30s, the 50s, the 60s, 80s, even the 90s. It's not the same. And I feel like my mom just does not understand it. My grandma completely does not understand it. But like, the guys are not courting girls the way that I guess men used to, and the girls are done and over with the guys. Like, we're done with men. Like, I know I am, but like, we're done with men. We're like not focused on men anymore. Like, we're focused on ourselves, like not even trying to be funny. And like, my mom doesn't understand that. She's like, oh, I want grandkids. And I'm like, yes, I would love to give you grandkids. I want kids myself. I do. I actually want 4. But like, I just cannot see myself dealing with the majority of things that I've seen a lot of these girls deal with. Like, I just cannot put myself in that predicament. Like, because I'm not going to play those type of games. I can't play those type of games. So I know myself. So instead of putting myself in a predicament that I know is not going to be beneficial for me, I leave people alone. I let people go do what they do, and I go do what I do, and I don't, I don't stress nobody. But my mom does not understand that. So how does this tie into pretty privilege? Okay, we first have to understand what pretty privilege is, right? So I asked chat what pretty privilege was. So basically, chat said pretty privilege is basically the idea that people who are considered conventionally attractive get unearned perks, basically get treated differently or get treated better with, certain things. And it says being treated more kindly or more patiently, getting more opportunities like jobs, social, and attention, having their mistakes overlooked more easily, being assumed to be more competent, trustworthy, or likable. Okay, that's what chat says. So my thought on that is, yeah, that is what pretty privilege is. But also, pretty privilege comes in different layers. Like, what comes in different layers when it comes to like your race, your ethnicity, your culture, stuff like that. So every race has what they consider conventionally attractive. Every culture, every ethnicity, and all that stuff, they have, you know, what they consider conventionally attractive. I guess like the white, whatever they would consider a blonde and maybe more of like a fit or slim with like perky boobs or whatever, I guess that would be more considered conventionally attractive on their spectrum. With like blacks, I would say curvy, obviously like a big butt. Um, we're not going to get into the colorism when it comes to the black culture, but we're just gonna say, like, for the most part, when it comes to body type, I would say boobs, curvy, nice butt, slim, thick, or thick, but you have like, you know, you're proportionate, you shape, you know, whatever. And then like so on, so on. Every other culture, every other race has their own thing on what they considered top tier or conventionally beautiful in their own personal, you know, country or whatever. I don't consider myself, I am conventionally attractive in my Jamaican culture and in Black American culture, or the black race, I would say. Thick, big butt, curvy, nice boobs, cute face, typical conventional look, whatever. So I also feel like there's a big downside to pretty privilege. Yeah, they say, like how Chat said, like, oh, there's perks and stuff like that. There is a really dark side to it as well. So let's get into the dark sides of pretty privilege. I don't know what I thought when I heard of 100 lights. I'll be back when I order 3 more pack of lights, because I don't know what I thought in my head when I saw 100. I just broke my hookah. I'm really mad. Like, look. Anyways, so the dark side, I would say, to pretty privilege when it comes to my own personal experience is, yeah, I get treated differently because of the way I look. I would say I've interacted with a lot of men that treated me not the best because they looked at me as a piece of meat. They only spoke to me because they wanted one thing. And they didn't care if I was educated. They didn't care if I was well spoken. They didn't care about things that I liked, things that I didn't like, what I wanted to do, what I don't want to do. They didn't care about any of that. All they wanted to do was just touch my private parts. That's it. They didn't care about me at all as a human being. They just looked at me as a complete object. And that can have a really, really negative downside on your mental state and your emotional state, because it does make you feel like you're not valuable or worthy, especially of like genuine love. So I would say that would be like one negative downside that I've had, is that men actually treat me like meat. I went on a date with a guy, like this is like a long time ago, and I'm talking to him and whatever, and he just kept interrupting me and just kept telling me how my lips look so juicy and he would like to taste it. And just kept talking about my butt, how big it is, and he know it's probably soft, and I'm just sitting here like, okay. And it's just a complete turn off. I get the ick. It's very cringy. And I just don't feel good about myself when I have to deal with things like that. Another negative or dark side to being conventionally attractive, I guess, is that I've had interactions with men where they just don't believe that I'm single. And I don't feel like they're saying like they believe that I'm in like a loving relationship. I feel like they're saying, oh, I don't believe you're single, because they're masking it as, I know she got mad ninjas I know she got mad ninjas in her DMs. She probably got mad men that's on her. She probably got men for like different things. One to pay the bill, one to go out, one to do this. They just think that I have this like plethora of men. And it's just, it breaks my heart because it's like, you probably really do want to talk to me and want to get to know me and want to date me, but it's stopping you from doing that because you feel like I just have all these men. So what's the point in trying to, I guess, compete to be with me when I have all these men? And that's not the case. I'm not going to lie. I feel like majority of pretty girls or like very conventionally attractive women are lonely. We don't have no boyfriend. We don't have, listen, I'm over here making YouTube videos for y'all. I'm interacting with y'all. You guys are my interaction for Sunday today. There ain't no man nowhere. But for some reason, I feel like they do. They just think that like my phone just be ringing every day. I'm getting good morning, queen, good morning, queen, good morning. No, I don't be getting no good morning text. Like, no, I don't. And I feel like that also is like, it sucks because it's not true. Like they just think that there's just all these guys that I'm dealing with because everywhere I go, they just want to stop. No, I don't got nobody, baby. I'm single. Like, ain't nobody in my DMs. Ain't nobody trying to talk to me. You feel me? Like, nobody wiped it up. So, no. Where are all these men coming from? Don't be scared. Give me a try. I'm a real sweet person. Another dark side to pretty privilege when it comes to, like, me personally and my experience are not just men. It's women. And in my personal case, I would like to say, and this is just my personal experience, it's always the lighter skinned girls, the white girls, and the Latinas, the lighter skinned Latinas that very, very rude, very disrespectful, and just, they've definitely interacted with me negatively. So I've been in situations where, like, if you know me, you know me. I was raised in Long Island, whatever. It's mostly, you know, it's diverse, but for the most part, you're going to interact a lot with, like, white people or whatever. So I've been in spaces where I'm, like, maybe one or two black girls that's there. And I've had white women literally say to me, "Oh my God, you're so pretty for a black girl." And I'm just like, thank you. Or they'll be like, they'll compliment everything else except for me. "Oh my God, I love your purse. Oh, I love your shoes. Oh my God, your nails are so cute. Oh, where did you get that jacket? Oh, I love your hair. Oh my God, your necklace." Always a necklace. It's always a necklace. They love the necklace. "I love your necklace." And I'm just sitting here like, girl, just stop. Just say it. Just be like, "Girl, you're pretty. I think you're pretty. I think you're cute." Like, you mad or something? Like, I don't know. I just be feeling like, because you know, like, I'm dark skinned. So it's like, okay, girl, I've had interactions with the Latinas, and it's mostly when it comes to their men. It's never really like a physical interaction, like, oh, I'm out hanging out with them. They're a vibe when I'm out hanging out with them. Like, there's always a vibe. It's always fun. I love it. But if it comes to their man, I've had a lot of them that, like, would stalk me. They still stalk me on Instagram to this very day. DM me and, like, stalk me on Instagram. And they'll be like, "Oh, my man would never want you, da da da." They definitely call me monkey. They love saying monkey. Big back, ugly, always ugly. The Latinas that's not dark, it's the lighter skinned ones. When they interacting with me, when it comes to their man or whatever the situation was, I'm ugly, big back, monkey. I'm like, oh God, girl, here we go. And then when I start screenshotting and sending them proof, like, Your man took me out on a date a couple times, girl. I ain't even know. First of all, I thought he was single. I was single. I told him I was single. He ain't never said nothing about you. Now all of a sudden, girl, yes. Why are you so shocked that like your man would be interested in a dark-skinned girl? Like, girl, I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly. Like, yes, your man liked me because I was pretty and he wanted some chocolate. I'm not ugly. Why are you so upset? The monkey is just too much. Where's monkey at? Where's the monkey? Where? Girl. But anyways, I've had negative interactions at like my workplace. Like I don't work there no more, but like it's customer service. It was retail or whatever. But I've had negative interactions with Latina customers and white customers. They'll talk to me like I'm slow or like I don't know what I'm doing, or they'll say something underneath their breath in Spanish, and I'll just be like, girl, do you want me to help you or not? Or like they'll come in with their man and they shopping or whatever, and girl, your man's looking at I have a big butt. He was looking at my booty, girl. Yeah. You don't need to get mad at me because your man's looking at my butt. Girl, I don't know you. Like, what? And then you gonna give me an attitude? I'm over here trying to help you and check you out and you just got a nasty attitude, miss. It's never that serious. Girl, no. Like, what's wrong with you? I didn't even say nothing to you and you just upset. Okay? And I just feel like that is just so, like, uncalled for. It's like they're upset that I'm dark-skinned and I'm attractive. Why are you upset about something like that? That makes absolutely no sense. So yeah, there definitely are perks to being pretty, but there's also a dark side. Don't think that just because someone's pretty, they're being treated right. Trust me. I personally feel like a good majority of beautiful women get treated, for the most part, I would like to say they get treated wrong. They get treated badly. And a lot of pretty girls don't come on here and say that. I feel like most girls should be more transparent. Yeah, guys will have us around for their own personal agendas, but for the most part, they don't really treat pretty women like how most people think that pretty women get treated. 2 business days later. Thank you guys for setting up my Christmas tree with me. If you have any more thoughts or anything you think I should actually speak about more on Pretty Privilege, drop it in a comment below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all need to start sharing and subscribing these videos. Like, come on, get these numbers up for me. Like, I'm being so serious. But, yeah, so see you guys next time. Bye.